It's a Thirsty Thursday on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Good to have you along this morning. Hope your Thursday's off to a good start. Bit of a snowy start locally. We did get a light dusting of snow. We'll check your roads in just a second. First, I'd like to welcome you to the world-famous Beach House Beach Bunker, seen and listened to around the world from our little tropical oasis here on the prairie. Remember Little House on the Prairie? This is Little Beach House on the Prairie. Little Beach House on the Prairie. Oh, we're a little bit closer to the weekend, and it's St. Patrick's Day weekend. St. Patrick's Day itself falls on a Monday, but all the big parties, get-togethers, and stuff at the bar, green beer, it's going to be flowing this weekend, so get ready for it. Today on the show, it's Popcorn Lovers Day. Oh, isn't popcorn awesome? Oh, I love that old Dutch cheddar popcorn that gets on your fingers and all over your mouth. There's no way to hide the evidence when I'm eating the cheddar popcorn in our house. It makes quite the mess. We're going to talk popcorn this morning. Also, the best place you ever worked. There's a video making the rounds involving a concierge at a very high-end hotel in New York coming into his last day of work. And the first time I saw it, I'm not going to lie, it kind of choked me up a little bit. He's a guy who's been on the job for decades, and I don't want to spoil it. But anyway, you could tell that this guy was beloved. He seems like a super genuine person, and the people he worked with were really appreciative of all the stuff he'd done over the years. And it just got me thinking, what's a great place you've worked where you felt like you were loved, you felt like you were appreciated, and the staff were great, and those are the hardest places to leave when it's time to pack it up and go, when you've got a place where you're feeling really, really loved by not just the management, but the staff too. Anyway, we'll talk a bit about that. Also, people have been lying to you about how to store your coffee. I'll explain. Tori Spelling from 90210, her dad was a big producer. Tori Spelling doesn't drink water at all, like none. What does that do to the body? Are you a water hater? Apparently, they're quite common. That's why so many stores sell the little containers where you put the flavoring in there. Or are you a Coke drinker? Are you a soda drinker? We're going to do a deep dive into the water issue and a whole lot more. That's coming up on the show. First, let's get outside, see how much snow we got. We did have some snow move through the area, and you can see it on the radar there. Thank God, no freezing rain. I'd rather take the snow than the freezing rain. Freezing rain makes things... Oh, we just lost Oak Lake camera. Okay, was working. Now she's gone. The Manitoba government, I swear, they just have it so that, you know what, we can start the show with it, and then it goes down. Oh, well. Sorry about that, Oak Lake. Homer makes an appearance on the Oak Lake cam. Anyway, we do have a little bit of snow. You can see it on the highway cam, especially Trans-Canada Highway. Taking a look at Manitoba 511. Do give yourself a little bit extra time if you are traveling the Trans-Canada this morning. Manitoba 511 is showing some snow-covered and slippery sections, mainly in the passing lane on the Trans-Canada, headed east and west. That according to Manitoba 511. Also, that number 10 camera, bottom left corner through Moon Lake is showing some snow-covered sections. If you're traveling south of Roblin on 83, watch for snow-covered sections. But as I pull up the latest update on Manitoba 511, here's what it looks like this morning. The yellow is snow-covered sections. So you can see basically from McGregor to the Saskatchewan border, you're seeing some snow cover on the highways this morning and a little bit to the south as well. Snow-covered sections until you get towards the U.S. border. Deloraine, Boissevain, Killarney, you're seeing snow cover. So those roads could be a little bit slippery. So I thought we were done with slippery roads, but no way, Jose. That's going to be with us for a little bit longer by the looks of things. Take or cool. If you're in the 16 corridor, things are looking generally pretty good. But that's how things are shaping up as far as the roads are concerned. Now, as far as the forecast goes, we are going to get some snow today, more snow, and the winds are going to pick up. That could make for some interesting driving this afternoon with temperature steady at -4, and that's kind of where we're at, -3, so not much of a high today. What you see is what you get. When you leave the house today, that's about as warm as it's going to get. The snow will continue off and on right through Friday and into the weekend. Then it clears out and gets cold. Remember those cold days Saturday and Sunday? -9 now. Oh, it wasn't long ago we were talking about +7. Remember that? And then a bit of a cool start to the week next week. St. Patrick's Day, cloudy and +2. But there you go. There is a look at the weather situation this morning as we welcome everybody aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome into the beach bunker. Good to see you. One step closer to the weekend. Can you believe we're almost halfway through March? The time is just flying by. I don't know where it's going. I have determined I'm terrible at time management. It's crazy how fast time is going. It's unbelievable. Who do we have in chat this morning? Just say hello and good morning. Again, we are live streaming on all platforms for our fun and discussion on YouTube, Facebook, X, as well as Twitch and TikTok. And then we move over to Twitch for hour 2 of the show. For VIPs, get your user handle, chime in, join the conversation. And you don't have to necessarily do that. We have a lot of lurkers who will either download the audio from TylerGlenShow.com later on at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And that's available not only on the website, but wherever you get your podcasts. And we also have people who watch through the website, too. So you don't have to be signed up to be the VIP. You can lurk. But we'd love to have you join the conversation. There's always a newbie coming in every couple of weeks. We get like a new cast member. It's so awesome. Pebbles is here with Polar Bear and Road Reverend to start the show on Twitch along with Molly and Cheryl. Good morning, Cheryl. Penny is on TikTok this morning. Zoom Bernice is back for another round of fun. Happy Thirsty Thursday to everybody. Cindy is here too. Ron is on the X platform. Hi, Ron on the X platform. Teresa's here on TikTok along with Ben, Kathy, and Danny. Derek is here. Happy Thirsty Thursday. That is my Friday. Well, happy weekend to you. Your week is over. Good job, man. Good job. Another week in the books. Patricia Ann Heffron's here on Facebook. Janine's here on Facebook, too. MJ is here on Twitch. I'm so tired. Thursday, you're over the hump. So just let go of the steering wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Not in real life, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, relax. Let it float. Let it go. You're over the hump. Let gravity take over. You can go the rest of the way, MJ. You've got this. The weekend is within sight. Just bring that coffee to your lips. Bring that coffee to your lips. Let the caffeine go in your bloodstream. Ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Your heart goes, thank you. Thank you for the coffee. Thank you for the Joe. Let's go. Jody's here on Facebook this morning. Cindy had a good sleep. Nice. Oh, no, but the girls were up early. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Speaking of coffee to the lips, Richard is here on Facebook to say good morning. Old Chickie is here as well on Twitch. Nick is here on Facebook along with Mavis. Hey, Mavis, good morning. Easy does it on those roads today. A little bit slippery, not too bad up around the Mendoza region. Again, if you're just joining the show, east and west of Brandon Trans-Canada Highway, especially in the passing lanes, there's a bit of snow there, as well as down around the U.S. border, Boissevain, Killarney regions. Take her cool, okay? We'll update you again just after 7:30. Loretta's here on Facebook, and MJ's like trying to get coffee into me so she can be a functioning human being. It's all good. You'll get there. Otherwise, we'll send somebody over with the intravenous bag. The new Tim Hortons intravenous bag. Oh, yeah. Ooh, imagine. That would be a neat product. Have a registered nurse appear at your door with a 4-liter bag of Tim Hortons Double Double. I feel the greatest. That would be amazing. Woo! I am ready to take on the day. Quentin is here on Twitch, along with KDD4380, Tracy Roger 2. Nick says, up late last night, early this morning. He was in hockey last night. The Legends were in Brandon. The NHL Legends, Brian Trottier, and Trottier versus Prop. Locally, this was a big deal. Those NHL players, by the way, going to be at Tim Hortons today at 10 a.m. for coffee. More on that coming up. Nick sent pictures. Auto Fashion sent video. Apparently, fun was had by all. Megan is here on Facebook. Dana's here, our expecting mom, in the Sunseeker chat. Dana, shh, quiet. I don't know why I said that. The baby's not born yet. It's usually when the baby's born, it's quiet, baby sleeping. We're just practicing, Dana. We're practicing. Quiet, baby sleeping. Exciting days, baby coming, baby. Baby. Ron is already talking about his best job on X. He says, best place for me to work was my last job at Red Line Transport. Truck driver, driving the truck. That has been one of my, I don't even know how, you know how in travel or food you have bucket list stuff? For jobs, it was like, I would love to have one of those beautiful semi-trucks that are like a camper in the back. It always looked adventurous to me. I've always thought that would be a really, really cool job. We'll get more on your favorite job, favorite places you've worked coming up on the show. Boiled Bean is here this morning. Good morning. Hi on Twitch. Good morning. Lots of snow coming down at Carberry. Angela says, good morning. It's yucky out there. It is yucky, but better than rain and that hovering temperature around zero. Thank God we did not get the freezing rain. Whew. That can make things slippery. Snowing, blowing snow at Newdale. Visibility is good, though. Derek says Simple Jack has a show tomorrow in Winnipeg at the Tap House and on Saturday at the Diamond Club in Portage. That sounds awesome. Make sure you're wearing green. Polar Bear says, what's going on outside this morning? It's not looking good. It's not awful. It's not. Just a little bit of snow. Just a little bit of snow. It's March, and there's going to be more. We still have our Winter Fair Storm to come, remember? Winter Fair Storm. Hey, Jenna Lee. Oh, my niece Jen on Facebook. Popping by to say hi. Have a great day. Thanks for saying hi. Ben is here on TikTok. Also, we've got Paul and Fanny and Greg on TikTok. Good morning to you folks. Thanks for dropping by to say hi. Oh, Blessed Mama's in early this morning, too. Hey, Blessed Mama, nice to see you. The pics are coming in for yesterday's good thing. As we continue to say good morning, we're going to migrate to yesterday's good thing in just a second. Oh, Trev Webb is here. Hey, Trev Webb, good morning. Welcome. Happy Thursday to you. Hope your day's off to a good start. Easy does it on the roads today. A little bit of a light dusting of snow to start the day. Pebble says, I can function without caffeine. Yeah, you're one of the few that, you like your ice caps and stuff, but you don't need it to live. I cannot function without my Joe. There's no way. Blessed Mama had insomnia last night. Been up since 4. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hate to interject a quick sponsor mention, but that, if it can help, Headley's melatonin. Go and ask for melatonin there. A natural way to, if you maybe you've tried it before, but I find it works. I like melatonin. I don't take it all the time, probably once a week. Helps me sleep. Yeah, Dana says, not born yet. Oh, state's coming. The countdown is on. So yesterday's good thing, we like to start the show with a little bit of positivity. So if you've got something good that happened yesterday, type in GT and then a dash and then just let it rip. Could be big, could be small, could have taken in the big hockey game last night with the NHL legends. Not every day we've got NHL stars that have won Stanley Cups in our town, although our GM for our local hockey team won it with Vegas not too long ago. But it was Trottier versus Prop last night at the Keystone Center, and people had fun, and we'll show you those pictures to you in just a second. I just want to make sure that we're all caught up on the good mornings. MJ says, hit up all of the sponsors yesterday, and I sent pics. What? You hit up all the sponsors. Are you kidding me? That is hilarious. Okay, you sent pics. So there's Murray's. There's, am I doing this right? Am I going in the right direction? Okay. Well, that's the kids doing Easter. Oh, you got some beautiful, went to Headley's. And you got some of that protein, good protein. You were over at the Co-op. You were over at Kuiper's. This is fantastic. Oh, my God. Look at the haul. Oh, my God. Okay, what do I like? Actually, everything. Oh, God. You picked up all my favorites. It's like a goodie basket for me. Oh, MJ. Wow. Gold star. Then off to Tim's. That's the one at First and Richmond. You're awesome. Yeah, you get the winner's bell. Now, first off, I want to say, I really appreciate that you hit up all the sponsors yesterday. That is just so fantastic. The show doesn't happen unless we support them. And contrary to popular belief, it's not something that you have to do all the time. You don't have to do the roundup every day. I'm sure the sponsors love it. That is fantastic. I really do appreciate that. That is really cool that you kind of hit up everybody. That is so awesome. I really think that's cool. Thank you so much for sharing that. That is great. Old Chicky says, I have to travel to Souris this morning. Ooh, careful south of Brandon. Just be careful if you're headed in that direction. So it seems the Trans-Canada Highway east and west and south of Brandon is the areas that you have to be careful on. So take her cool. Just give yourself extra time, I think. That's really the key to the whole thing. Tasha's good thing. She was cooking cupcakes yesterday, and she's got to love cupcakes and love. Those look good. And are you going to do green ones for St. Patrick's Day? Tosh sent 19 photos, it says. What? I can't access them. I can only get the cupcake one. I don't know. You might have broke my inbox. Broke the inbox. I'm going to get over to Nick here. Yesterday's good thing for Nick. Oh, there he is with Brian Trottier of the New York Islanders. There he is. Again, he will be at Tim Hortons with his NHL pals for coffee today at 10 a.m. Oh, they were swapping stores. Got some autographs. Oh, there's all the players. There's Dave Ellett. Oh, the Jets. Yeah, I remember Dave Ellett. Oh, yeah. And Billy Smith played with him. He was the goalie on the island. My cousin was a big New York Islanders fan at that. Mike Bossy was another player that he loved. He had all the posters and all that stuff. Oh, that is fantastic. That's a very special night and very special little souvenir for yourself. And they're interviewing some of the players, the handshake after the game, all those NHL players. Thanks for sharing, Nick. I'm glad that was your good thing. That's a pretty big good thing. That is fantastic. Blessed Mama says melatonin doesn't work for me. Oh, my gosh. Well, when all else fails, just have somebody hit you with a 2x4. 2x4 is cheap. Go to Co-op Home Building Center. Have some. No, of course, I'm kidding. Sometimes you wish you could do that, though, hey? Molly's GT. I took a 3-mile bike ride yesterday. Holy man. Oh, that is fantastic. Dana says, GT, mine's not necessarily yesterday, but I just had that bad flu. Oh, no. Oh, mom came over. Oh, I know your mom. Your mom's Bev, right? Dana? Oh, say hi to your mom for me. She's a radio person from Portage, I believe. Oh, I remember Bev. And Bev is fantastic. She was helping around the house with the pets. I'm so lucky to have her. I am so excited for you, Dana. This is going to be a magical year for you with baby coming and grandma. Oh, she's going to spoil. That's what grandmas do. They spoil. That's it. It's going to be spoil city. Ooh, somebody else made Snicker bites. This is second person this week for their good thing. Date Snicker bites made with Headley's peanut butter. Now that stuff is becoming very popular since appearing on our show. The peanut butter they make right in store, they take just peanuts in the shell. They get de-shelled in a machine, and then they take the peanuts, and they're made into this most amazing, smooth, delicious, completely 100% natural peanut butter. It doesn't get any more natural. I mean, peanuts have oil in them, and they get crushed up. And look at how amazing that is. Well done. Winner's bell for you. Old Chickie, you did a great job on those. That is nothing like how I cook. I am not going to show pictures. That's why I don't show very many pictures of my cooking. It's a mess. It's a disaster. It's awful. It would be, that we do the shows on the cooking fails. That's me. That's the one that... I'm the captain of that one. Quick sponsor mention again. NHL legends at the Tim Hortons at the Canadian Tire parking lot this morning at 10 a.m. You may want to drop on in there and get a double. You know what? A couple days ago, I had a turkey bacon club. I tell you, it's one of my favorite sandwiches on planet Earth. So if you're going to grab a nice snack, how about that? It can come in a 6 or a 12-inch. I always get the big one. The Turkey Bacon Club, but they've got, of course, Roll Up the Rim to win on while you're there visiting with the legends this morning. And that gives you an opportunity to win some electronics, gift cards, free food, maybe a new car, maybe a trip somewhere nice. All you have to do is roll up the rim to win, and you can play digitally as well. There are 10 Tim Hortons locations across southwestern Manitoba. So while you're visiting those NHL stars in Brandon, at the store near Canadian Tire, remember, they've got a beautiful Tim Hortons in Verdun. They are the friendliest people in Neepawa. Dolphin sells cookies like there's no tomorrow. And Moosomin, good morning, Saskatchewan. 10 Tim Hortons locations. Also, EPLA office, interest rates dropped yesterday. Was yesterday Wednesday? Yeah. Interest rates dropped yesterday, 2.75%. That means people are going to be house shopping big time. Boy, for the first time it's been under 3% in years. And if you're buying or selling real estate, remember, EPLA office. If you need a will, if you need to do some estate planning, EPLA office. And if you're in business looking at incorporating, doing some changes with regards to your business, maybe you're a growing business, want some legal expertise, remember, EPLA office, 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC. And the official oil change of the Tyler Glen Show is Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. As you are going down Richmond Avenue, and you're heading east, just pull off on the right side of the road, follow the arrows to Certified Service Express. You'll follow the signs to the door. You'll go in. They'll check your filters while you wait. You'll be out lickety-split, and they make a donation to Bear Clan, Helping Hands, and Samaritan House every time you get your oil changed. That's at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. MJ says that when she was visiting all those sponsors, all the sponsors. She says it was like I never left that square of Brandon. It's interesting how they how a lot of my sponsors are within walking distance. I thought to myself, if I ever had to move out of the beach bunker to that area of town, I could literally have them pop by on the show every day because they're all within walking distance. And actually, the beach bunker itself is not all that far from that part of town. It's useless trivia, but anyway. Trev is on his way to Winnipeg. He has given us a road update. He says that going into Winnipeg right now, roads aren't too terribly bad. Good to hear. Mainly in the passing lanes, you're going to have some snow blow up in your face as you try and pass somebody. So just be careful. Nick is going to get all his hockey stuff from last night put in a picture frame, which is fantastic. Mavis's GT went to Brandon yesterday, stopped for lunch at Smitty's, and visited with Mike from Rust Valley Restorations, was in the parking lot, got a pic with him and Arthur. Well, and lo and behold, no, that's more pictures from Tasha. Okay. I got the cupcake pic. I did not get that other one, though, Mavis. I'm glad that you had a nice visit, though, yesterday. Remember when they were trying to tell us that melatonin was bad for us? Isn't it naturally produced in the body? I'm not sure. I think it's naturally produced, isn't it? It's just like you're giving it a little bit of a boost. Little bit of a boost. In kindergarten in Brandon, we made butter, then made peanut butter from scratch. It's an awesome memory. Butter and peanut butter? Ooh, that sounds like it would be something good on toast. MJ says Turkey Bacon Club is one of my favorites too. Oh, it's my go-to, except without mayo. I have it without mayo. Turkey Bacon Club, no mayo. They know Tyler's coming through the Tim's drive-through. There's maybe. Oh my gosh, look at this motley crew. Holy cow. This is Motley Crue. This is Motley Crue. They've aged quite well. Smoking in the boys' room. Yeah, they're looking good. They're on tour. Stopped in Brandon yesterday. No, that's Mavis doing some visiting yesterday. Very nice, very nice. Hey, Rhonda, good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Drive safe, Trev. Dana says melatonin is naturally produced in the body. Yeah, I thought the melatonin pills were just like a kick in the pants to the old melatonin. They put honey mustard on it, don't they, Tyler? I don't know. I can see the bacon and the turkey and the tomatoes and the lettuce. I really don't know. It tastes good. That's all I know. It doesn't last long enough. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. And you know what? If you're going to chime in with a few more good things, by all means do that. We are running uptight to our first beach break of the morning. We have got to get to that, and then we'll get on the other side, and we're going to talk about fun places that we have worked. And we're also going to talk about popcorn. It's Popcorn Lovers Day today. Feeling the heat. Oh, sure. We're going to go to Cancun this morning. Oh, back to Temptation Cancun.
We're dancing by the sea, feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how we feel. it's a perfect day. Gonna reach for the high. Sunseekers unite, let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on, it's time to let go. No matter what goes down, we'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us, we'll shine so bright. We're dancing by the sea, feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how we feel.
Good morning, Sunseekers. It's a Thursday at the Beach House Beach Bunker. Hope your Thursday is going swell. Thanks for spending just a couple minutes with us. Maybe you're here for the whole show. Whether it's 2 minutes or 2 hours, the beach chair is yours. We're in Cancun this morning. This is Temptation Cancun. A live shot. Boats are ready to go. Let's rock and roll. Let's jump on a boat and head out. We do have some snow to contend with. Give yourself some extra time to get to where you're going today. Roads generally are in good shape, but you're going to want to slow it down just a little bit. Trans-Canada Highway headed east and west, mainly in the passing lanes. You're going to see some snow blow up in your face. Good, you can see it there on the number 1 Austin cam. Right side, that's a double-lane road there. That's right under the co-op sponsor logo there. You can see it, that it's got some snow in the passing lane there. You can see also on the radar that blue, it's frozen there. That's the snow that is moving through the area. If I could animate that a little bit, it's moving off towards Winnipeg. So again, Trev Easy does it as you're heading into Winnipeg there. And if you're going to be passing some folks, expect for that snow to blow up in your face a little bit. We can take Homer off of one of these. Number 10 cam. Mr. Plow is gone. There we go. We're seeing the 16 cam at Russell's got a lot of snow on it there. And you can see the snow coming down on 10 at Moon Lake. So watch for some snow cover on the Trans-Canada East and West and mainly Highway South of Brandon. We're seeing snow-covered sections, and thank God it wasn't freezing rain. Now, we came pretty close, -3. We don't want to be around that 0 mark and having freezing rain, slippery roads. Temperature's supposed to stay steady around that -3, -4 mark. And snow will continue today, tonight, off and on, and right through until the end of day Friday. And then we expect some sunshine and colder temperatures for Saturday and Sunday. If you've got some St. Patrick's Day activities planned, it's going to be a little cool. High of just -9 on both of those days. So not exactly St. Patty's Day on the patio. St. Patio's Day. No, not really. And our countdown to spring continues. We are less than a week away, Sunseekers. Look at this. The snow is melting across the continent. We are awakening to a new season in 6 days. 20 hours and 27 minutes. We are counting down until Thursday, March the 20th, 4:01 a.m. Spring will be here. It will be awesome. Okay, so this morning on the show, we're talking about the best place you ever worked. I wanted to talk about this because this seems like a pretty cool place. Maybe you've seen this video making the rounds online involving a gentleman who has been a concierge, which means that, when you stay at one of these super fancy hotels, I've never, ever in my life stayed at a hotel where there's been a concierge. Very high end. These are people that are working in the lobby of the hotel. They are meeting your every need, getting you concert tickets, making sure that your stay in whatever city it is beyond awesome. Be kind of a fun job, actually, because you're meeting people from all over the world and you're helping people at the same time. Anyway, this guy has done it for decades at the Intercontinental Hotel. And I wanted to show this to you because here he comes. He's coming in for his last day of work. And this is how he is received at his last day of work. Here he comes. There's his boss congratulating him. on a great career. He's going to retire, and there is his wife. And in comes Nick, and look at the staff up and down the stairs, giving him a huge round of applause. And there he goes. He's getting hugs. And like, that is on your last day of work. The whole staff are waiting there. They're waiting for you at your last day of work. This was in December. And a big round of applause. He's like, oh, seriously, you didn't have to do that. Look at that. And there he is with his boss. And I thought, that must be a great place to work. I mean, everybody had to show up early, and then, of course, some of the famous people that they had helped, lots of hugs, and look at he must have been absolutely fantastic at his job, too. So many people. Oh, there come the tears. There come the tears. And, that is exactly how I ended my radio career, with a huge audience and a huge bunch of applause. It was amazing. Everybody said goodbye. No, it's like, hey, get out. See you later. Here's your donut. See ya. MJ says, my favorite job ever was when she was at McDonald's. She was working 6 a.m. to 2 and the best crew to work with. And MJ met Borrowed Bean there. That is fantastic. That is awesome. Loretta says, hey, heads up. It's windy out there. Best job you ever had. Maybe they treated you like Nick got treated on his last day of work, where they all lined up and did the wave. Molly says, my favorite job is currently this one. Okay. You have to kind of give us a little bit and explain, why it's a great job. Why it's tell us kind of in general. You don't have to give us the specific location, but I work at a place where we make stickers for the bottom of your bathtub, and we make the best bathtub stickers. And I have a great team of bathtub sticker brothers and sisters, and we throw parties once a week. Slushy parties that I sneak a bottle of tequila in there and they turn into margarita parties. Something like that, Derek says, the place I work now, I've been there for 12 years this month. I first started working in the office, but after 2 years in the office, they allowed me to start working from home. The drive was 2 hours daily, hour in, hour out. So now I can work from home as long as they allow me. I'm going to work for them. Every day is a new experience, new challenge, sparks my mind, and I love it. That is awesome, Derek. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Blessed Mama says Nick's video is so cool. That was emotional, I bet. I would not do well in it. I'm a pretty emotional person. I think if I saw a crowd of people like that, I'd be kind of a big puddle of goo. Big puddle of goo. That's a lot of love. That's a lot of love. Road Reverend says, my favorite job is my current job. That is absolutely awesome. He's over at Paul's Hauling 38 years. How is that possible? What were you, 10? That can't be possible. Yeah, you must have started when you were 10. You're not that old. You must have typed that wrong. You can't be there for 38 years. You're not that old. And they can't let you drive a truck when you're 10 years old. That would not be good. Tosh was at the Brandon School Division as a lunch supervisor last year. Love working with the kids. And, of course, she's got a half dozen of her own. Now I'm currently finishing my courses to be an educational assistant. Well, and you're taking legal courses, too. How many courses are you taking, Tosh? Taking pictures, taking courses, cooking food. Busy. Molly says, I love my current job. That is the best job because I can listen to music or whatever. There's no boss hovering and can wear work-appropriate stuff. Molly, are you done? Molly, are you done that thing? Molly, are you done? Just hovering, just your boss. You all done? Are you all done that thing? Yeah, no one likes that, right? Corin works at Community Mental Health, also loves her job. She says, I have some clients that amaze me every day. There's a lot of happy workers. What the heck? That is fantastic. Everybody's working in a job they love so far. This is crazy. A few of us have to go back a few years. Brandy said, when I worked at Romano Pizza, that was my favorite job. I met one of my best friends in the entire world there. Our team was awesome. We were busy. We were always having a lot of fun. There's two things that make a job awesome. Good boss, good staff. You can have a good boss and a staff you don't get along with, and you can have a good staff and a boss that is, and it's the best workplaces have great bosses, great staff, and those places are hard to leave. And it's obviously, a lesson to those who are trying to put together a great team. If you've got good leadership and you've got good teammates, it really helps the bottom line, because it's been proven in study after study that people could be offered more money at another job. And they're like, yeah, but I feel loved. Like a lot of businesses say, we're like one big happy family. And some of them are, and some of them aren't. But when it's functioning, and again, everybody's getting along and the bosses are awesome, it is kind of like a family. You don't want to leave your family. So people are sticking around for a lot longer. Boral Bean says, MJ taught me to dip fries in sweet and sour sauce. Well, that's a life lesson. Molly says, it's 4 days, 10 hours, so I have one less day to work than average, too. Yes, Pebbles, when you were a lunch supervisor, yes, that's right. That's exactly right. We had, that is kids, and more kids. Cindy says, the best place I worked was in the freight office at the bus depot. This was 2 decades ago, really. And I worked the 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. shift. Loved early mornings, loved the customers, loved the staff, and the bus drivers were great. Wow, at the bus depot. I can't remember the last time I was at a bus depot. I don't know. Maybe it was a kid. I can't remember. That's awesome. Bus depots used to be kind of a magical place, kind of like a train station. Everybody's waiting to get on the bus, and you meet some pretty interesting people at the bus depot. K Next Door says, my favorite job is being a mom to my 4 kids. It's been the most rewarding and also the most difficult. That's awesome. You get the winner's bell. Yes, and you have summed it up so accurately. It is a great job being a parent. Dana, if she's still in chat, is about to find that out. She's our expecting son seeker mom. And it is the greatest job you will ever have. It is the most challenging, the most rewarding, the most stressful, the most relaxing. It's kind of, you get the whole ball of wax when you're a parent. You get the whole ball of wax. Jay says she was over, her favorite job was Nealon Life Skills. Hands down, the best job Jay ever had. For one, they had fun Fridays. The staff was phenomenal. When you came in each morning, the way the students greet you just made your day. And then you're finished by 3:30 in the afternoon, and it was always rewarding. And Jay's put all kinds of hearts in there, too. So Jay is loving that. Nealon Life Skills, hands down, best job. Jonathan, I feel bad for Jonathan. Jonathan chimes in and says, I haven't found a really great place yet. I'm sorry to hear that, Jonathan. I am trying to think about the best job. I liked all my jobs, and I think I was lucky to have all of them. I have to kind of work it in reverse because none of them really stood out. They were all good. And so then I have to kind of work backwards and go, okay, which one didn't I like? And then kind of do the elimination because I would have to say, no, maybe not. I would have to say when we put Star on the air, I helped start a radio station back in 2000, and our crew for probably 15 years. That's a good run. 15 years of fun, I call it. The 15 years of fun, 2000 to 2015, was a pretty magical time. It was a 15-year run of fun, and oh my gosh, some of the stuff we got away with. And, I had a job where I was giving people cars, and I was giving people money, and we were sending people on trips and going on trips, too. We did shows like this where we were on the beach all the time. It was, that's a pretty good job. I'd say it was pretty good. But again, good bosses, good team, lots of fun. 2000 to 2015. The fun 15. Oh, man. What else we got for good jobs? Blessed Mama says, I agree. Being a parent is the hardest job there is, but the most rewarding there is. You'll never love anything more and ever stop worrying. I don't like that part because I'm an anxious guy as it is. And then, you layer that on top, and she's correct. You never stop. You never stop worrying. It is so true. Best place you ever worked? Kimberly said that she worked at a casino as a cage cashier. I liked feeling the excitement around me. I liked having conversations with so many different people. That is cool. Working in a casino, and the stories you would have. You'd have some good stories. I think those are, good stories from work are always a lot of fun, too. I enjoy listening to people that have done different, especially, things like nursing. In light of the full moon that we've got going on right now, we got this full blood red moon. I don't know what that means. People go kind of crazy when there's a full moon. And if you know a nurse or somebody who works in a personal care home or law enforcement or in healthcare, weird stuff is going down in the full moon. It's not your imagination. Weird stuff is going down. I'm not sure how long this full moon lasts. Like, we need more crazy going on? Really? Come on, Moon. Give us a break. Give us a break, Mr. Moon. Hey, this spring break, speaking of casinos, this spring break, maybe you want to check out Turtle Island Adventure Park. Again, just a 90-minute jaunt, real quick, south of Brandon. 90-minute drive near our friends at the Sky Dancer. They have got 175 feet of water slides, hot tubs, the lazy river, of course, great concerts. I'm hoping things calm down considerably by summer because this July, lead singer of Rascal Flatts is going to be at Sky Dancer. We've got Lil Jon in August, and Tracy Bird is coming in November. So my thoughts are turning to the future, far off in the future. And so hopefully I'll have a chance to check all that stuff out, and I hope that you do too. And in the meantime, you might want to consider Turtle Island Adventure Water Park, one of the biggest water parks in the Midwest. Again, part of Sky Dancer at Belcourt there. Go to skydancercasino.com and check it out. You can check out rooms, check out the links to the water park and more. Again, it's a short jaunt, just 90 minutes south of Brandon. Leon's Furniture Superstore. John and the crew can't wait to see you. You can go congratulate John on the change in ownership over at Leon's, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon, and take part in the comfort sale that starts today. Comfort sale. Yes, mattresses, Chesterfields, couches, love seats, beds. It's all on sale. Select sofas up to 50% off. The amount of yellow they've got on their website is kind of blinding right now. 50% off clearance mattresses, up to 50% off select beds. I love 50% off. That's kind of nice. Leon's Furniture Superstore, Victoria Avenue West in Brandon. And before you go, pick some cool stuff out at leons.ca. And the Elkhorn Resort Clarkson Nordic Spa, as their special events continue. Don't forget that tomorrow at the Buffalo Bar, Blackwater Blues Duo is playing up at Clear Lake. That's tomorrow and Saturday at the Buffalo Bar. Also coming up this Sunday, Kathleen from Souris, Kathleen Lagasse, has got a fresh flower workshop. That's at 2 o'clock on Sunday at the Elkhorn. That's going to be amazing. And Tuesdays through the month is Wellness Yoga with Shane. So check that out. And next week, or pardon me, the 27th, week after next, on Thursday, March the 27th, is the only wine tasting for the month at the Clarkson Nordic Spa. They are super popular. Nice little getaway, nice little jaunt. Check out the Clarkson Spa, taste some wine. They got charcuterie boards and stuff. And it's always a lot of fun. That is on Thursday, the 27th, elkhornresort.mb.ca. The best jobs we ever had. Koenig Stowe, I've had a few other jobs that I really enjoyed, and it was because I had great coworkers. Molly says, I've only really worked at 2 places. That's been 5 years. And it's been 5 years, which this is the one, and the other is my first, and had like 2 other jobs, but okay. Old Chickie remembers the Morning Mess show with Tyler and Heather. Yes, lots of fun. Lots of fun. Love tuning into the Morning Mess. We caused a lot of problems. And got paid to cause trouble. I got paid to kind of still causing trouble, a little bit of trouble. That's Greg. Good morning, Greg. I remember Win the Clunker. You drove that all summer. Yeah, we had, what was the name of that? There was the Clunker and the Cruiser and the Clunker. I should remember that. What we did is we gave away your choice, which doesn't make any sense now. You could win a new car, or you could win a clunker, like a car that we had fixed up, and it was barely roadworthy, just roadworthy enough to win. I don't know. I think it was because we wanted a second place prize, and somebody won like this $13,000 car that was brand new, and then the second place contestant still won a car, but it was not quite as good. I don't know. I do remember that, though. I can see it in my mind. We logoed it up and everything. Oh, man. Blessed Mama says, in my retail days, I got to say Ricky's. Oh, and that's kind of sad that they're going bye-bye. One of the stores being hit by closures lately. The people and my DMs were the best, but loving working for myself now. Can stay inside on cold, snowy days and can work from the beach chairs too. Well, I'm glad, Blessed Mama, because we love having you. Love having you. Zill is here. Hey, Zill. Good morning. We're talking about best jobs we ever had. This guy, Nick, he's a concierge at a high-end hotel. He was met on his last day with hugs and tears and a huge dinner, lunch, VIPs. Is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. And so, it's got us thinking, were you ever treated kind of like royalty? You kind of had a really, really good job that you loved a lot? We would love to hear about it. Best place that you worked and why it was awesome. Oh, Cindy says, you even had weddings and married people right on the show. Yes, we did. Oh, it was in the heydays, back in the heydays. And you know what? You look back at it and it really didn't have as much to do with me per se, but I think the budgets we had big budgets back then. The thought of giving away cars nowadays, I don't think it can be done. I just don't think the budgets are there. We were giving away, I think one year we gave away like $100,000. What? Like, that's insanity. Cars, $100,000? Trips they still do. You can still see trips being given away. And there is some cash, just not $100,000. And we're not a very big town. We're only a town of like 60,000 people. It was a big deal. We had a lot of fun. It was a lot of good times. And it was always fun making people happy, giving them that stuff. And yeah, we married, I think, 5 couples. It was a Valentine's Day thing we did. But we not only married them in the studio, But we paid for all their stuff and then their food and sent the family away. It was amazing. An amazing time. I was very lucky to have lived through that time and done it. But as many people see, businesses change. All of them change. We're seeing tremendous change now. And I think if you work in a tire shop, you're probably good. Tires haven't changed. They're still rubber. They're still round. So if you are lurking right now and you work at a tire shop, don't hang on tight, because it's a great spot for old guys like me, because there's no change. I am working with computers now. You want change? Oh my God, computers! Oh my God. Blessed Mama says, I think they're staying open now. They have found a buyer, is what I heard. I looked into that, and I think, and again, I am not 100%, so please don't quote me on this, but it may be local. I have seen no evidence on a national level that has happened. I have not seen anything corporately. That's not to say that somebody locally or provincially or someone has stepped in for that particular store, but I did see that, and so I immediately wanted to investigate that a little bit further. And I haven't mentioned it because I found no evidence that is company-wide. So it could be good news locally, but not as good for other stores. I don't know. We'll have to kind of wait and see how that plays out. Tracy says, worked as a carny for 6 summers. Talk about stories. That would be cool. Because carnies, good, bad, ugly, pretty, awesome, terrible, indifferent, they're interesting people. Come on now. Carnies are interesting people because they're coming from all over the place, all walks of life. That is so cool. Wow. Would have been neat to have a show like that guy. He's an old radio guy. He's got a deep voice. He does all these different jobs. He goes around and he just, like, for 1 week, he'll be like a carny. And then the next week, he'll be a plumber. Then you got to get under the sink and get all dirty, and he's a plumber for a week. That would be cool. That would be a cool job. Tammy on Facebook says she worked at the dental clinic, worked for George Cardigan. Truly cared about the staff, great wages, and bonuses, which is awesome. Oh, thank you, Quentin. Mike Rowe, yes. Mike Rowe had a show where he was doing the different jobs. That would be very cool. Because, as you mentioned, these places that you've worked that you loved, it's like, I would have liked to have driven a truck. I want to be a carny for a week. Step right up. You can win too. Not really. See, I couldn't do it because it'd be like, Uncle Ty, can I really win one of these stuffed toys? No, you can't. But come up and try. I'll just take your money. Let's take your money and let's do it. Oh, man. Anyway, we got to say farewell to our friends on TikTok. TikTokers, we're moving things over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. And we're just getting going because it's Popcorn Lovers Day today. Popcorn. New trend has people sprinkling sugar as opposed to salt on hot buttered popcorn. Have you ever done that? I mean, I've had caramel corn. Putting sugar on it as opposed to salt? I don't know about that, Tim. Some of our favorite popcorns, how to make movie theater popcorn, and a whole lot more just getting started. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Come on over. We would love to see you and carry on this fun coffee and conversation. In the meantime, TikTok, have a great day. Watch for the website, TylerGlenShow.com. We're moving over to Twitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we have to disconnect our friends on YouTube and Facebook and X. We're moving the party over to Twitch exclusively now. Thank you so much, YouTube.